GFS Radio Station, your favorite radio station.
Hang on, Michaela. I'm just trying to complete this word search.
Oh, you said word search, did you? Give me that, let me see. I just remembered something. We have a show to do today. These words that you're trying to find, pandemic, positivity, recovery, gratitude, they're all related to our show today.
But I told you this is a great thing. But anyway, good afternoon, GFS. How's it going? I'm your co-host, Sean,
with Michaela. This is Michaela and Rashawn signing in. Rashawn, answer me this question. What type of jokes are allowed during quarantine?
Your jokes?
Partly correct. It is one of my jokes, and very good ones at that. But they are inside jokes because we're inside. Get it? Anyways, guys, speaking of flu and being grateful, amidst all this chaos, we should really be thinking, what are we grateful for? So, Rashawn, what are you grateful for?
I am quite grateful for this bottle of water right next to me because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, we should all be grateful for water, to be honest, because without it, we wouldn't be here right now. Let's see, what am I grateful for? Let me think. I am grateful for that pint of ice cream I have in my freezer downstairs. So I'm gonna go and have myself a little cheat day and eat some ice cream after the show.
That sounds great. Our school is massive, and one thing every child should be grateful for is the teachers and staff that we have with us. So I want a big round of applause for them.
So, speaking of teachers, Rashawn, before the show, I was actually trying to do a little organizing with some of the teachers. And I managed to get them to record clips of themselves and send them to us. And I asked them what they're grateful for. So let me go ahead and play this first.
Good morning, GFS. This is Mr. Kevin, the head of Year 9 and French teacher. I'm going to talk about what I'm thankful for this isolation time. Of course, it's a difficult period, but there's been a few positive things that I've really enjoyed since this isolation started. The first thing is, well, everyone around me in my family and my students are fine, so I'm really grateful for this to happen. Then I've had a bit more time because we're all isolated to talk with my friends back home, which is something that is always quite difficult because of time difference, because of our different timetables, and because we're all at home at the moment. Well, this is something that we've achieved together, and we managed to talk together, and I'm really grateful for this. Also, I've had more time to redo things that I was not doing before, such as baking or cooking, and I do this a lot more, and that reminded me how much I loved it, and that's surely something that I'm going to carry on doing a lot more once we're out of this isolation time. Finally, also, I've had more time to read because it's so crazy sometimes at school that you tend to not have all the time that you would like to read your books and to relax with your books as well. And this is something that I've done quite a lot, and I'm really thankful for this. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your isolation time. Bye.
Hello, it's Mr. Matthew here, and I just wanted to share something that I've been incredibly grateful for while I've been away in lockdown. One of the things that really has made a big difference to me is that time that I've been able to spend with my children and my family, something that you don't realise you miss until you have a little bit more of it. Seeing my little boy, who's only now 7 months, grow up that bit more, and my girl, who's 8 years old, actually becoming a teenager already, it seems. Having that time has been amazing, and I really will miss it when we all come out. So that's something that I'm really grateful for.
Sabah Khair GFS. Hello everybody, this is Miss Jan, and I've been asked to speak to you on GFS Radio just for a couple of minutes about gratitude and positivity. And the first thing that I want to say is thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, but also thank you to everyone at GFS for working so hard at these difficult times. But saying thank you isn't actually showing gratitude. If you are polite, and most of us at GFS are, when someone holds the door open for you, or when you're in the grocery store and someone packs your bags for you, we say thank you. It comes naturally to a lot of us. But actually expressing gratitude and having gratitude is an attitude. It's something you kind of have to stop and think about for a moment. And gratitude is often spoken, but not always to those people who need to hear it the most. So what I would like you to do today is actually stop and think and really get in touch with your gratitude attitude and think about what it is you're really grateful for, and if that is for a person or something that someone has done to you, then please make sure that you let them know how grateful you are. As for me, I'm really grateful that we are living in Dubai and that there are authorities out there who are looking out for our well-being, keeping us safe at home. I'm really grateful to all of those workers who are still going to work every day, those people working in the supermarkets and the shops, so that we can still go out and get all the yummy food that we need and all those essentials that we need to carry on living at home. And I can't really leave without showing my gratitude and speaking about the gratitude that I feel for the healthcare workers who are putting their lives on the line to look after people who've been struck down by this terrible virus and helping them to recover and to get back home to the people they love. So thank you, GFS. I'm very grateful to all the teachers who are helping to support the learning and get the lessons out to you in our remote learning, and a huge vote of gratitude for our parents out there who might be listening, for supporting our students, your children, and for supporting GFS. Thank you all very much indeed for listening. Goodbye.
Now we're gonna move on to some more juicy bits of the show. And stay tuned, guys. We will be right back with Big Brother Roundup. It's one of our new segments.
Of lockdown, and GFS are now in full flow of distance learning. Here at Big Brother Roundup, we're going to have a quick recap of what's happened so far. In the early stages of social distancing, Mr. Mike set up a science experiment with his children. However, he seemed to have more fun pushing them down a sandy hill than promoting learning. There has been increased rumours of injuries happening in the home. The children have been completely safe, but the adults have been struggling keeping up with the Joe Wicks fitness video, and therefore have been found lying on the floor, crying and nursing muscles they forgot they had. Here at Big Brother Roundup, we remind all adults to be accompanied by children when undergoing a Joe Wicks fitness video. In other news, there is also a national toilet roll shortage, as the house team, Year 6 assistant principals and LSAs threw toilet roll around the whole of Dubai. The GFS environmental team have refused to comment so far on this scandal. In other news, there has also been recent sightings of Yetis during online learning sessions. However, these rumours were quickly quashed as these Yetis were identified as hairy, bearded teachers, desperate for the barbers and hairdressers to be reopened. In secondary, the king of memes himself, Mr. Kevin, has vowed not to give up his dream of communicating only in pictures and videos for the remainder of his career, and is currently negotiating with the Prince of the Piano, Mr. Phil Kenyon, into creating their own GFS music meme. Negotiations are currently at an early stage. And finally, the GFS House representatives have been creating house gratitude videos in order to show that even though we are not together, the community is strong, and we are thankful for the support around us. Keep a lookout for the videos and continue to spread the gratitude throughout the community. That's all from the Big Brother Roundup. Back to the studio.
Speaking of pandemic, we've got the latest updates on novel COVID-19. So over 625,304 people have recovered across the globe, which is incredible and an incredibly big thing to stay positive about. And schools are providing huge funds, and GFS as well has been able to help many families with this distance learning.
Yeah, Rishon, it's a good thing you mentioned that. But let's not forget who is causing all of these recoveries. Well, it's none other than all the healthcare workers all around the globe who are working tirelessly, and I just considered something that might be a really good comparison between how hard they're working and how hard we're working. So basically, I've heard that people are complaining how much work they're getting from all of this distance learning and stuff, all the workload and the projects. I know I have too complained about this, but it is nothing compared to the 60-hour shifts that the people at the NHS are taking. And can you imagine they're doing that with minimal breaks? Considering that, let's remember who are staying home for, guys, and let's remember to always stay positive during this time.
Okay, speaking of healthcare, we are going to watch a video now, but before we do that, I would like to tell everyone a fact. I don't think it's well known, so I think it may be a surprise to many of you. Have you ever wondered why they named this virus Corona? Well, apparently, this virus, the Corona, actually means crown. Because apparently if you look at the virus, look like they have little crowns on. So that's something new. And let's play this video.
Of today, the situation is getting better as over a period of time when we started coming on the first and today's date, we didn't find even single red case. We didn't admit anyone. It's all green and yellow where we are testing and quarantine them. So it's getting better. Things are moving good and we are doing better. And I would like to tell the people who are listening or watching me that please don't panic. Things are under control. We are doing our best and very soon we are going to go back to our normal life.
Okay, now that that's done, it's time to brighten the mood with a new quarantine. We have a new hot single by the Pilots coming up. This is Level of Concern by 21 Pilots. Enjoy.
Panic on the brain, world has gone insane. Things are starting to get heavy. I can't help but think I haven't felt this way since I asked you to go steady. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine? Or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Panic on the brain, Michael's gone insane. Julie starts to make me nervous. I don't really care what they would say. I'm asking you to stay. My bunker underneath the surface. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine? Or is this level of concern. But you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. I need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. I need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Need you now. I need you now. 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. And you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Yeah. Tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Yeah. Tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. Yeah. In a world where you could just lie to me and I'd be okay. We'll be okay. Level of concern. We're gonna be okay. Tell me we're alright. Tell me we're okay. I need you.
Ooh, just tell us you're alright. You know, Rashawn, I really love that song, you know? And I'm pretty sure that, I did some research on the song, and I just found out that it was actually released this year, 2020. And actually, the song really fits into the purpose of, cheering up people during the coronavirus. And I'm pretty sure that the 21 Pilots considered that too. So I think that's why they created this really amazing song that I can't just get out of my head right now. But yeah, guys, that was the song. I hope that cheered you up. But something also to cheer you up, did you see all those positive videos that our student leaders posted this week? And if you haven't, make sure you check it out on our Insta page, GFS_house, for some pearls of positivity, guys.
Michaela, have you been keeping up with your well-being this week?
In my case, what I've been doing is, trying to only spend the necessary amount of time in front of my screen during school hours, that is, which is what we all should be doing, and try to pursue some of my other hobbies and interests, such as like reading books, and also I'm trying to do some exercise because I've heard that doing exercise can actually help boost these positive hormones inside your body. So doing exercise basically means you're boosting your positivity.
That's great. You're staying active this week, Michaela. Well, not just this week, hopefully. But I've actually been doing something somewhat the same way. I try to spend as least time on my iPad the whole day. And instead of the way you do it, I like to finish it as fast as I can. I have spare time and I can draw, do maybe skip, and do all that.
That's great, Rashawn. That's great. But guys, if you perhaps need some help on, keeping up with your well-being and you need some tips, we are actually going to start releasing well-being tips on a daily basis starting next week. So make sure you watch the videos and tips because it will also be posted on Teams and on our Insta page. So yeah, you should really do that and keep up with your well-being. Welcome back, listeners, and you're listening to the GFS Radio. Oh, Rashawn, are you okay?
I'm just clearing my throat.
Oh, okay. That's good. But also I have something else that might be of interest here. Okay, whatever, what am I saying? It's just a joke. But why didn't the sick person get the joke?
Because it was one of your jokes?
No, because the answer is it flew over his head. Yes, that's why. Very funny, I know. And yeah, if you guys want more of these jokes, stay tuned. Welcome back, listeners, and you're listening to the GFS Radio. Okay, guys, so now it's time for some house points.
Well, this week, in 4th place, is Earth House. In 3rd place, Water House. Now, the second runner-up, the house that will determine the winner. In 2nd place, we have Air House, which means that Firehouse has taken victory. In our next segment, we have some news from the Expo team.
Hey GFS community, this is Kripa and myself Nisa. We would like to share some Expo facts and e-tip for this week. So the e-learning tip for this week is to create a learning plan with lesson time, with exercise, with time off screens, with food and breaks to fight COVID-19. You can be innovative and create your own or follow the one given to you by our school for good learning and well-being.
The Expo fact of this week is the Expo's venue area will have a large souvenir shop, which is expected to be bigger than the Dubai Mall ice rink. Also, here you can find souvenirs from 200 different destinations.
Welcome back. It is time for some more celebration. We have the winners for the Art Challenge. Arij Asan 7G and Rina 9G Waterhouse did it. Congratulations to these two amazing people.
Yeah, congratulations to both of them. But also I have something else. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. I couldn't resist playing it. They are poem videos. So let's play it.
I live in the room by the sea, where the view is great and the food is free. Some of the tenants come and some go. Some I eat if they're too slow. One end of me is firmly locked and the other end is just gently rocked. I live in the room by the sea. It's just perfect for an animal.
Yeah, guys, so that is the Key Stage 2 narration from the poem competition. So everyone who's in Key Stage 2, if you're listening, keep those entries coming. And also, guys, for your information, the house with the most entries will win 50 house points. And also, just for your participation, every post receives 2 house points. So I guess that is something that will encourage you to participate. Well, it seems that's all the time we have for this week, guys, sadly. But I hope you guys enjoyed this because of all the segments and because me and Rashawn sure did. Especially because of my punny jokes.
I don't think anyone enjoyed those.
Make sure you tune in next week Thursday, 12:20 to 12:40 for more exciting segments with the Earth House, guys. And don't forget to like our Insta page, GFS_house. And also, don't forget to watch our weekly challenges on Insta and those well-being videos. Have a fantastically positive day, guys. And make sure you stay home and stay safe. This is Michaela and Rashawn signing off.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Meanwhile, enjoy some popular quarantunes requested by none other than you guys. Let's hit it.
Crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't start now. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't show up, don't come out, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great, go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger crusades. Ain't ever wannabes, waiting the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes.
Yeah, guys, so that is the Key Stage 2 narration from the poem competition. So everyone who's in Key Stage 2, if you're listening, keep those entries coming. And also, guys, for your information, the house with the most entries will win